Hello everybody, we're on the turnpike heading back to Pittsburgh town from Philly, and we've been talking about music from Philadelphia, some of the big hits by Philadelphia-based bands and musicians, and what a rich musical history there. This video is going to talk about 3 hits from Philadelphia-based artists over the years, and there's so many, so we'll talk about them in different videos, but we're going to cover 3 here. Starting in 1959, the Shalalas had a kind of a light ditty called Burnt Toast, and it talks about just that. But of course, was referencing a relationship that was on the context of the burnt toast was a relationship that was on its way out, that it was burning out itself, and love was dimming, and the male in the relationship may or may not have been cheating on one of the Shalalas. We don't really know. They don't come to a conclusion in the lyrics, but it's a fun song. It has revenge. It has a lot of conflict and revenge in a fun way, if you can imagine that. And Burnt Toast did pretty good. It went to number 9 in the Billboard charts in 1959 at the very beginning of the summer, and played on radios through June and through the middle of July. So it was a real popular song, especially in Philadelphia. You couldn't walk down a street without hearing it coming out of windows, out of car doors, car radios. Pretty cool. And then in 1962, the Bobshy Bops had a song that kind of also talked about a relationship, but it was called Broken Mirrors, and it was a little bit more serious of a pop song. It wasn't quite as light and boppy, but it also did very well. Went to number 5 in 1962, came out in the fall, and Broken Mirrors had a lot of controversy about it because the lead singer at the time, Anna Funicelli, was dating one of the movie stars, one of the big movie stars, and so of course a lot of the nation at that time were curious as to did the song mean that their relationship was going to end, or was having problems, which it didn't appear to have in that at the time. And of course they denied it, but sure enough, in 1963 they broke up, and they both ended up marrying different people. So was the song predicting their breakup? Nobody really knows, but their fans to this day claim that was the case. And some people say it even not only precipitated but drove the caused the breakup. So that's remains to be known to only them, I guess. And then finally, the number 3rd pop hit in our look at Philadelphia-based musicians, at least in this video. We'll come back for many more hits in other videos. But yeah, in 1969, there was a pop song that was really a war protest song, a Vietnam War protest song by the Cyclones, and the Cyclones had a song, I Can See the End of Days. Right, and it was a folk, really had a folk tinge. You could call it a folk song, but they were a pop band. So it was really kind of down the line of the folk and folk pop feel. But they were such a harmony-based band. It was really a pop. They're really a pop song. Whatever they really did was a pop song. But nonetheless, it dealt with a serious topic, and it did very well. It hit number 12 on the pop charts. It did better in urban markets. It didn't do as well out in the country, out in the countryside, in the South. But Midwest, West, urban, yeah, all of their traditional fan bases loved the song. And by this time, by '69, you started to see a lot more acceptance among the American public that the war was not anything that we should have been involved in. So the public opinion was changing, turning against the war, especially among young people. And it had already started to change and was gaining general acceptance among the majority of Americans. Is really what was happening. So it had more than changed; it had shifted and was gaining a majority against it. So the song sentiment was well supported by that, which helped fuel its rise on the charts. So guys, those are 3 big hits by Philadelphia-based musician, pop hits that charted, and we're gonna have more. This is a really fun video series to talk about local musicians in certain towns that made it big, at least with 1 or more hits on the charts. Come back and we'll cover more.